bubble say?
Those specifically saying you can find more than money and put money semi-directions.
Huh?
Because doesn't pussy that said you can find more than money at Google's D-Money semi-directions.
And when did he get back on Facebook?
I don't know, he's posted a picture.
Yeah.
No, you only have these.
Of course. Oh. 7-Eleven. 9. 7-Eleven. 2.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get it started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 66 yards. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now Goff on 1st down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. 3rd and long. It's gone. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Shreds into the stiff arm. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pollard will take it up the gut and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he is out of bounds here. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Play action. It's Goff. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now 2nd and 9. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Terry Pollard, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Goff. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff. Open man downfield is Reynolds. And in for the Lions touchdown. Josh Reynolds. 57 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try to move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful, they'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott. It's called left side by Colts. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Prescott on first down. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to him on first down. And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons showed off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a dump off here complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashaan Evans. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
See, I'm breaking. I don't have that many games. Come here, babe. What? Oh, but look. So this guy's ranked 2,576. But look at me games he got. 374 plus the 100. That's 474. So he has almost 500 games. But he has a lot more. I got my 167 wins, but only 30 losses. But I'm like, I've been dog walking all these motherfuckers. I should be like on a 32 game win streak right now. Everywhere from Madden. Jew and me.